So, we're back after, what's it been, a month?
Pretty much, yeah, a month, I would
It's
say.
been about a month, and boy, did I have a fun time trying to set this up. So we're playing this on an actual PS2. This isn't like a digital copy or anything like that. And one of the problems that I just ran into is my PS2 was like over 10 years old, so it was having trouble spinning the disc. So I'm sitting here resetting the thing over and over again, like fucking spins, so the thing can so the laser can scan the disc. Oh, say hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
That works.
Now, see, the only thing about Persona 4, it's a slow burn.
All the Persona games are slow, especially in the beginning.
I feel like 2 did a good job. Eternal Punishment. 5 did a great job. 3 was, in my opinion, better than 4. Oh, shit!
I think 3 got into the basic
Combat.
plot faster,
Oh, yeah.
but its introduction was still relatively slow.
Now you get to talk to Yosuke and Chia.
GA,
Don't like her, don't care.
oh my god.
Now, see, if you talk to a lot of Persona 4 fans, they're basically going to be split between, like, Chie and Rise, Yukiko, some even say Kanji, Naoto.
How many A's does the fucking Persona series have? Like Chie, Yosuke, Rise.
They don't even end in A's.
No, but I'm that general pronunciation. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Like
Junpei.
Rise, Junpei, Yosuke. Oh, mother's home.
Hey, how are you?
From this night forward,
Good.
Well, this is awkward.
our guest in this very room.
Tiring?
There is but one.
Well, this is awkward. We're recording. You want to close the door?
No, you can.
Alright, I'll close the door. Oh, and he gets up.
Well, I'm right next to it.
Persona.
Well, that's why I asked you in the first place, and then you said, no, you can.
Perhaps you can think of it as a facade.
Oh, man.
of domination you wear.
This is fun.
It is
Oh, are you having trouble locking the door?
Yeah, that's weird.
So, yeah, my doorknob is really weird. You actually have to lift up the handle a little bit. Otherwise, you can't turn the lock all the way.
They will help.
Isn't it?
I look f-
Yeah, we're just getting through this because it's a whole lot of nothing.
I love how you skip everything in this.
Okay, to be fair though, once you play Persona 4 like once,
The audience might not have played it. Our non-existent fan base?
yeah, all 12 subscribers.
Oh, yes. One of them is you. Technically 11.
Well, to be fair though, I forget what I said or what we did, so then I'll rewatch it, I'll start laughing.
on last night, right?
Yeah. At least you watched the
Tell
videos.
who it was.
Although I don't think I'm subscribed because I felt like that'd be really narcissistic since I'm the one who's actually editing everything.
Oh, it would be.
Like I'm as much as you show up in the episodes and everything, like, you know, more than anyone else other than me,
You know,
all the editing and stuff is me.
Pretty
So I'm the
much.
most involved in this,
could be that we got this.
followed by Josh.
I forget, did we even like, what did we do the first part?
You got through the first fight
Okay, cool.
and the Yosuke bullshit thing. Oh, Social Link, go!
Okay, so if you know anything about Persona, you get social links by talking to people or they'll do it automatically, which is pretty nice. I can guarantee I'll do one social link, which is Teddy, because his is automatic.
Oh, is it?
Everything about Teddy's is automatic.
Oh my god.
It's because that he's like the only one that has ongoing kind of wonder about his origin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like that's like the only part of his social link that actually matters. Everything else, it's just man, who cares?
It's basically, hey, go build friendships.
yeah.
You know, go build relationships with people.
Oh yeah, and become smart and cool and charming and everything, and then build friendships.
Yeah, your different stats like being smart or attractive or diligent or whatever, that stuff has to do with,
You know,
would that be categorized as? That's not stats, is it?
I'm thinking of checking out later.
Social stat?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's a different thing from like experience points and all that stuff. But basically, like diligence, academics, all that stuff dictates what different social link things you can do.
Here, once I skip this, I'll
And
see if I can show you.
gameplay wise, the explanation for why you really want to go ahead and do the social links is your personas in combat actually become stronger based on what social links you level up.
That is very true. Very true. Except the first time you play Persona, unless it's an automatic, again, like Teddy, every single social link you have to put in a ton of work for.
Yes.
You won't do every social link the first time you play.
It is almost impossible to get all social links done on the first playthrough. Which is why New Game Plus exists.
You know, there's some people who did Persona 3 first time, like, all the way through with every social link.
I said almost impossible, not impossible.
Yeah, you just gotta be smart and random number generation.
Oh god. Don't even talk to me about RNG.
I'll talk to you about RPG. Ew.
Oh, he made a funny.
You know, you sound just like my manager.
Ah, shit.
Because he'll do the exact same thing, where someone will say something, and then he'll go, oh! And then just like...
Oh my god damn it.
Let's see, how big do you think that TV is?
Well, if we picked up one of them, put them sideways, it's longer than they are. Based on the basic... Well, let's see, they're Asian,
Oh, that's
so they're
Teddy,
a
by
little
the
bit
way.
shorter than your standard American. I'm gonna put the average height of Asians maybe around 5'7" instead.
Yeah?
Which is, it's a little bit shorter than you know, your average American.
Yeah.
Based off of that, I'm gonna say this is probably diagonally at least 6 feet for that TV.
36 inches? No, 6 feet, sorry.
What do you?
Hey, I told you. So, for those who don't know, today I had to do blood work. So, I had to fast for like 15 hours.
Oh.
Plus, I didn't eat anything till now, which is about, what, 4 o'clock? 5 o'clock. So, I started eating literally about an hour ago.
Oh, that was funny. Thanks for that one. I needed that.
And to put it in perspective, I woke up at 8 a.m. No, I woke up at 6 a.m. today. Shut up.
Dojima-san! Oh man, did you watch the Hymns Day Persona 4 thing? It's so funny.
No.
It's this comic where it's making fun of Persona 4, right?
Mhm.
So in the part where Nanako and you and Dojima-san are all sitting there at dinner, right?
Yeah.
And he gets a call to like, it's the cops, I gotta go to my job, right?
Mhm.
So they went ahead and when he picks up the phone, you hear the guy on the other end. It's like, Dojima-san, they're selling those cute little ice cream things at Junas for half off. And then he's like, alright kids, I gotta go to work. Daddy's got some criminals to apprehend.
Jesus Christ.
It's so stupid.
Oh.
And for those who don't know, they're basically trying to figure out about someone who died.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out what's up with the murders. Oh god, the Hymns Day thing for that was even funnier. Cause he's sitting like, you know how like
So it's,
oh yeah, it is status. Okay. No, that's your persona.
nope,
Go back.
it's still
Go
the
back.
same thing.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So that's the status that we were talking about earlier with your different traits and stuff. So yeah, with the investigation thing that Dojima's doing and all that stuff, the Hymns Day thing. You know how like crime shows they'll say like perp, suspect, and all that different stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like it's making fun of that. So he's like, we've got a perp with a weird sus, and he goes on and on and on and all this stuff. And Adachi's behind him. He's like, sir, what are you talking about? And then he's like, there's one thing we know for sure. The culprit is somewhere in Inaba. and then you hear like some fucking TV show sound effect where they're like, Ace Detective.
Oh, so what happened was that you noticed Yukiko in the TV, who was like in the Midnight Channel that basically shows people who are like about to die due to the fog.
The fog.
But you know, you're good. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
It's fine.
yeah, sure. You're gonna be saying that every time. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. That's
It's
fine.
fine. Everything is fine.
Oh, little word of advice: if you ever play a Persona game, your best bet is to come and like do the dungeon maybe like 4 or 5 times, and like level up. So for me, first time I played Persona 4, it was the first Persona game I played. I had to stop at like the second to last, which is about 80 hours in. Or at least for my playthrough was.
Ah, shit, I forgot to start the timer again. Every time I forget.
That's why we edit. You edit.
What? I don't take time out of these.
No, I know, but you can like, oh god, I remember this.
What are they doing? Oh no. Is this again?
Yeah.
Hey kids, don't walk around in public with weapons, even if they're fake. That's not a good idea.
Especially after all the shooting that's going on. Please, no. Did you hear?
Oh yes.
The shooting in San Jose.
Oh, in San Jose?
12-year-old, yep. Killed, I think she killed 2 people.
I got some news notifications. Some kid got apprehended, I think today in San Francisco, because he brought a gun to school. I think it was a high school. No one actually got shot. He was just apprehended. But, like, come on, guys, really?
But apparently now they're saying that the 12-year-old is like saying that it was like unintentional.
I honestly can see some of that stuff happening.
Wait, so the one that disappeared is the
The unintentional bringing, because sometimes it can end up in whatever thing because people are stupid and misplace
that
things.
she decided to run.
Now, unintentional weapon going off, on the other hand, that's when I don't buy.
Yeah.
Because the way a gun is made is you pull the trigger and it fucking goes off.
Pretty much.
And, you know, the really shitty guns where it's like, oh, I dropped it and it went off. Like, companies go ahead and they recall things after that and they fix the design flaws. Because, you know, they have to be accountable for that kind of thing. And they're like, okay, we made a product that is deadly. If used incorrectly, we need to fix that.
Yeah.
It's like, was it the Samsung phones that were blowing up at some point? Yeah, I think it was the Samsung phones, like, they'd have this catastrophic meltdown and essentially become mini bombs. And the company went ahead and recalled them and fixed them because that's the responsible thing to do. You need to fix your design flaws.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, so don't do that.
That's one nice thing about a knife, though. It doesn't go off. Like, you have to consciously do something for a gun to fuck, or for a knife to fuck up. I mean, the same as with, like, you know, a good working gun, but if it's like, you know, a shitty one before they have to recall it or whatever, then it technically can have some bad shit happen.
Yeah.
Actually, you go on.
To be honest, out of everything that's happened in this game, literally none of it needed Chie in it. The only thing that Chie did that brought to the table was bring you to sit next to her and introduce you to Yukiko. Everything else was a waste of time.
She makes Yukiko cry, doesn't she?
I think they get drunk. Or no, she doesn't, but Yukiko and Rise did. See, she doesn't do,
Quote unquote drunk.
I know. She doesn't do anything. But I did like her character in the animation though. The animation, it actually made me care.
Persona 4 animation and Persona 4 Golden animation.
Yeah, I'm never gonna watch the golden animation.
Golden is actually different than the regular one.
I don't know. I played it.
No, I mean like the stuff that they did in it. There wasn't any of like, oh, TV world this, TV world that. There's actually very little of that, and it seems like it's focusing on social link kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, well, no.
So actually, that's an important thing to point out about the Persona 4 Golden animation. When you start out that anime, right?
Yeah.
Like, in the beginning of this game, like, oh, we had to fight, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, for the characters, it's supposed to be a quote-unquote struggle, because, you know, it's your first fight. When, in the Persona 4 Golden anime, the first fight starts up, and you remember those guys that you fought, how there's supposed to be like 2 of them?
Yeah.
Fucking hundreds of them show up, and he just wipes them all out. And the reason for that is because the Persona 4 Golden anime is technically a New Game Plus. And that's why it's so focused on social links.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's a weird thing to look at, like if you haven't played the games or if you don't know it's based off of the game. But if you do, like you look at that and like, oh, this is actually like it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's focusing on the stuff that you wouldn't focus on in a first place. Because the beginning of Persona games is... Wow, we've had nothing funny to say yet.
No, good.
There's no man's land, no man ever survived. Invisible hands are behind you just now. If you never been that race against rage, then you can't cause this no man's land.